the black Ethiopian Jews called falafels. Well, let me tell you something. I screwed that up. I introduced myself and I said I was a falafel, and it didn't go well at all. Just to let you guys know, there'll be some changes going on right tonight, only because I'm going to be flying. And I want you to know that I have a nurse that comes in, and when he comes in, I have to put him on because he paid in advance. Also, that's not the only reason, but because he has to go. And you should know him, and we should support him. Sean Patrick Flynn. I just wanted to tell you that he's going to come in, and whenever he comes in, he has to go on, but then he has to go. You never know when they got to go. And so I want you to do me the beautiful pleasure of introducing our MC, because I know you like to. You fuck it. You don't know Sean Kelly's name?
Sean Kelly the Jew.
There he goes.
There one day.
There he goes, Sean.
He claims to be an Italian.
We'll see.
Look,
I'll
pull up 23andMe.
Yeah.
I'll pull up Ancestry.
Why are you getting his jersey on? Isn't
All
this
right,
crazy?
come on. You want me to pull papers?
On my own. Be nice. Give me a few minutes, and you're gonna bring up Sean Kelly, okay? And I'll talk to you from New York. All right, guys. Get my phone number. Get my phone number. Okay. Get my phone number from just Dubai.
Hey, have a safe
Oh,
flight.
yeah.
Thank you.
My phone's full.
Okay.
Oh my God.
You'll curse me later.
Oh my God. How could I forget?
Want to smoke?
Well, if you can.
Yeah.
Because if you can, not to worry about it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm negative. I just You're fine. No, I can't test with you. I'm sick.
I mean,
Buy two, get one free
the
deal.
only
man.
thing is,
Get
my
out of
phone
here. Okay. All
is
right.
like-
So
I don't have that
the
many
extra
gigabytes
we
now.
have to have later.
Can you film this?
I have
Right.
one.
What?
We have three.
Yeah, because my
Okay.
phone's packed.
No,
Kent doesn't
for
have shit.
the nail salon.
So you want me to just
Usually I have like,
film
You
you
only
introduce?
talking for a second, yeah?
Yeah, no
2
problem.
seconds.
Yeah, I'm just.
oh, well,
What's his name again?
Sean Kelly. Say it again. You can't host. I told you. You gotta remember.
Imagine.
Yeah, Johnny. Maybe your shit. Oh, that's classic.
No, your classic.
Ah,
I fucking love you.
there they go.
I love you, Sean Kelly.
Oh, here they
I don't
go.
know where you're from or who you are.
Here they
You know
go.
how people say shit. They're from here, they're from... You know what, seriously, sometimes I just don't give a shit. What are you doing? Guy's trying to film me. He's completely what? He took his cap off and now he can't even breathe. What's wrong with you?
Of upper respiratory thing going
You
on.
too. So Sean Kelly is the name. Hey, you know, Sunda Quest, she runs this school. She asked me to come up. I just stopped by because I really only hang out outside. I need a lot of help. I'm not doing good, you know, and look, she's wearing 6 masks. You had 1 on, now you have 5 more since I got up. So, you know, watch the people in front of you and what they put on and how they protect themselves from you. Because it's really telling you a true story about yourself. So when you go home and you're alone, why don't you think about life a little bit and really realize where you're at, okay? And it's not good. It's not good, pal. You think it's good, but it's not good. Listen, I'm not really here to do comedy. I'm asking for help. You'll have my number on the way out. I'm spending a lot of time in Las Vegas. Hey, Sean Ray. Are you a rap artist? That's what you are. Sean Ray. What's your full name again? Serious.
Sean Kelly.
Oh, please. Sean Kelly loves to say his name. And in between that, he's cursing me. He's really saying, Sean, fuck you, Kelly. That's what he's saying, but you don't hear the fuck you. You have friends like that want to say fuck you, but you don't actually hear them saying it. You don't, right?
Yeah.
Don't get too close to them. You're in trouble already, and I know that you're trying to find yourself. Just find yourself. You know, work on it really hard. Talk to this young lady in the back. She wears quite a few masks. She's protected. Listen, I'm happy to be here. I'm not going to take Sean Kelly is here, and I don't. No, you know what? I don't say you're black, you're white, you're a German. I think you are a German, Sean Ray. But not only that, he's a little Italian. He's such a great guy that I hug him and hold him, and I'll still say, you dirty, rotten scoundrel, I trust you not. Not for a flash. So Sean Ray?
Yep.
Sean Kelly, who is a former rap artist, but now is left that behind to become a wonderful, famous comic. You behind there, you're phenomenal. You have a green hat. You have masks because you trust nobody. You never did. I don't know who you are, but you don't trust. You've got to open up and trust people. I'm for the mask also. I've got it on me. me somewhere. And listen, God bless Sunda Quest. She's on, up and away. In my, is someone taping this? You got it? Okay, just for proof. What's your first name, by the way?
Patty.
Patty, go fuck yourself. I love you, you bastard. You know you have relatives that hate your guts, and they say they love you in front of you. They can't wait to get rid of you. I know what you're going through, and you've been through a lot of shit since your BMW shit days, right? You still with the BMW?
New.
I knew. You understand what I'm saying? Here's the guy with the silver spoon. By the way, no, fuck the silver spoon.
work hard.
You know you work hard. You're the guy with the silver spoon who said, oh, I work hard. Bullshit. Anyway, you're a handsome guy. I'm not gay, but I want you to do well with the silver spoon or without. With your BMW. Who cares? I don't ask about what car you have. BMW, what year? You are so fucking cool. I love you. You're a sexy guy. I'm not gay. I'm an older guy. Hey, do me a favor. Don't try to figure out what's going on with me up here. Absolutely nothing. I'm here. I know Sunda a long time. We did a TV series for a while. I'm doing a show now on the Paramount Plus network called The Offer, which is everybody real quick. The theme song from The Godfather. Ready? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you don't know The Godfather? You haven't heard of it? You too young? Yeah? Well, why don't you look it up? It was an amazing time. It's about behind the scenes. I'm in the project. It premieres in April. And I really, yes, and I know him. I met him on the set, and very nice guy. Very nice guy. And I don't really give a shit if you tune in, because you know what? You're missing shit, you know? Sean Ray, the rap artist, he's dying to come up. He wants me to shut up. But you know what? I know Sunda's still listening outside. All I'm saying is I need help. My show in Las Vegas is called Famous in Las Vegas. I'm trying to regain, you do this in the park? Yeah. Regain my fame in the business of business. I was a reality star on VH1 for quite a few years. I'm Scott Baio. He's 45 and single. I produce the show. Be the fucking producer if you can. You know, be the fucking actor. We love to act. But be the fucking producer too. Trust me. Okay? You know what I'm saying. You're going to be a lawyer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, whatever your name is, I don't really give a shit because I like you.
Thank you.
For your hat.
Thanks.
And I wish you well on the rest of that. And you are such a cool guy. I love your cap because you really want to hide everything that you really are for real. Why don't you show us tonight? I love you very much. Sean Ray, God bless. Sunda Quest, up and away, baby. Johnny V, Crashin' Johnny V is my Instagram, CRASHIN, Johnny V. Look me up, talk to me. I need help. I'm begging you. Please give me help. I'll give it back to you tenfold. Listen, whoever that is, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Sunda Quest, I bless you a million times. I'll see you in New York. Talk to you soon. God bless. Thank you for taping me. You are, really, hey, do good. Sean Ray, coming out. Sean Cassidy.
Yeah, man.
Here, Sean Cassidy up in the hills. Woo!
All right.
Come here, just for the camera. Okay. This is
got?
Sean.
Yeah.
Sean
Kelly.
Sean Kelly. Don't you love when a taller man reminds you of his fucking name? I love you, Sean Kelly. God bless you. You're such a sweet guy. Hey, thank you.
What up for Johnny V, guys?
Yeah, whatever. Come on.
Johnny V, always an exciting character. Always a fun character. It's like a mobster that tried to be a mobster but talked too much, so they kicked him out. That's Johnny and I, the resort to comedy and those horrible black glasses. But he's here. A great way to kick off tonight, guys. What's up? It's LASU! How we doing? How we doing? Guess what? We got some keys made tonight. We added 2. Guess what? Buy 2, get 1 free. I'm in the Vons. Absolutely livid. I'm like, let's fucking go. People are buying bread. They're like, it's why are you so loud? I'm like, free key. They weren't impressed. But I'm impressed, and I'm impressed to be here tonight. We have a whole slew of fantastic comics for you tonight that's on that list of paper, if you could so please, Johnny. Thank you very much. And we're going to get it started. It's comedy. I'll be up between each person, but we're going to get it right started off with the newcomer tonight. It's Sydney Fader. Come here. Come on up. Welcome to the stage.
I just realized I have the bathroom keys.
Oh, no! Hey, give it up for a woman in comedy.
Women in comedy. Take it in.
Should I just do my set?
Oh, yeah.
My mom and I were driving and we saw an ugly dog. And my mom said, "You know how you love your dog no matter how ugly they are? You also love your kid no matter how ugly they are." I was like, "Why are you telling me this?" And she was like, "I'm trying to build your self-esteem." I was like, "Please don't. I don't want to get too cocky." One time I was a cocky bitch. I told my aunt I love my green eyes. And she was like, "Oh, we got those because the Germans raped the Jews." I was like, "Thank you for bringing me back down to earth." This is intimate. This is very intimate. Yeah, I told that story to my therapist, and she was like, "How can we frame that in a more positive light?" I was like, "You tell me," and luckily she didn't. Maybe I've accomplished too much in life to not be conceited. In high school, I was on the varsity tennis team. Me, a jock. Who knew? I played left bench. Do you know how badly my butt hurt from sitting so long? That's dedication to a sport most people won't understand. After 10 months of working, I'm happy to announce my retirement. I decided stress isn't for me. My parents were like, "Sydney, you can't retire at the age of 24. And I was like, "Whoa, that's super ageist. I don't want you guys to get canceled." What happened was, I am retiring because at work, I was holding my boss's dog, and my coworker came up behind me and said, "You're just as ugly as that dog." And that was just one too many times to be compared to an ugly dog. Don't feel bad. What else? Oh, whenever my boyfriend drinks, he acts so different. It's so weird. He, like, talks. He'll be like, "How are you?" And I'll be like, "Clearly you're wasted. Go back to bed." Wait, how much time do we have? Just forever?
10 minutes.
You have up to 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Up
Wow.
to 10 minutes. $10 up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. And then we Venmo you after?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Part of the deal.
What else? I hate when my parents ask me to help them with technology as if I created Facebook. They'll be like, "Can you turn on the TV?" And I'll be like, "Where do you see computer science on my degree?" So now I pretend like I don't even know how to use a toaster. Bam, tables turned. Now they have to help me. Okay, that's it.
Hey! Woo! Nice work. Good stuff.
Good job.
Give it up for City, guys. Yet again, one more time. One more time. Women's Comedy. Give it up. Give it up.
Yeah, come on.
All right, come on. Yeah, Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Don't you absolutely love it? This week's big week. If you're into sports, the Super Bowl this week, right? Anybody in the sports?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big Super Bowl. Bengals, Rams. The Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is a really attractive man.
White boy of the year.
White boy of the year, 100%.
Attention.
He won?
He is on the
White boy of the
list.
year.
He is white boy of the year. He's on my list of guys I would let my girlfriend cheat on me / leave me for. Like 100%. If I was with someone and we saw Joe Burrow and he walked up and he says, "Hey, yo, girl, what's up? I want to take you out to dinner." I'd be like, "All right." I'd be like, "Where are we going?" I'll wait in the car. You go. You eat. You have a really good time. But if you want to continue this, I'll gladly step aside. I'd rather be the guy that got cheated on with Joe Burrow than be the guy with a girlfriend. So shout out to Joe Burrow. Hope the Bengals win this week. All right. That's right. Let's keep it going, though. bringing up one of my personal favorites up here to the stage, LASD. Give it up for the comedy of my man, Patty!
Hey, ho, ho.
Hey, he's coming up!
That's me. I'm Patty.
He's Patty.
This is the part where I just yell my name out. Yes, I'm Patty. It's me. Give me some more love. Come on. Come on. Loosen up a little bit. Come on.
Let's go.
Patty's on. I need to tape this. Hold on. I say, hey, how's everybody doing? Yeah. Oh, good-looking fucking people. Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank the Witness Protection Program for letting Johnny be here this evening. Hold on. Do you know how these work? I'm a 58-year-old man. I can fuck a smartphone up.
Yeah,
You know, we pretend we know what we're doing. We have no fucking idea what we're doing whatsoever. I have had some problems over the week. I know it's hard to believe a fellow like me would have, kind of a fucked up week. But this week was kind of fucked up. I don't know. Do you know what's behind every feminist lawyer? An enormous pile of laundry. My daughter, look, I'll kind of explain this to you. And I'm not, this isn't shit I wrote. This is actually fucking true. I am way overmatched as far as my wife is a member of Mensa, right? And all my kids are way fucking smarter than me. And I've paid for their education and they all fucking look down on me. They're all constantly embarrassed by me. People say they're feminists. I paid for her education. I put my money where my mouth is, and she's on this thing about a Whoopi Goldberg. You know the Whoopi Goldberg? Apparently she has been in the news. Who knew that denying Jewish identity would have repercussions in the entertainment industry? Who knew that this would happen? But what my daughter's trying to do, she's a big-time lawyer. And she's negotiating, she wants Whoopi back tomorrow, right? Because, look, here's the deal. She's negotiated a deal. Whoopi can come back tomorrow, but she cannot use the name Whoopi Goldberg anymore. Sorry, so she's going to have to go to her given name, the name her mother named her, Karen. Oh yeah. Oh no, oh yeah.
I'm not here for a Karen.
Would a Karen of any other scent or shade still smell as anti-Semitic? I don't think she's anti-Semitic. That's my thing, man. Like, first of all, I've done deals with her daughter, Alex, and her husband's Jewish, and her father's Jewish. I think she's just, misinformed. Because, I'll share something with you. I'm not from this country. I came here when I was 8. You guys look at everything through one prism, right? And it's all about that. I'm from fucking Northern Ireland. I was raised in a civil war. Look, the Irish are proof you can hate people that look just like you. We were killing each other over God. Think about that for a fucking second. All right? But here's my point. Whoopi Goldberg, maybe she, before using that as a joke name, she probably because she's not motivated to look into the Holocaust. If you've ever been to Israel, you know that Jewish people aren't all white. But again, you got to go outside this country to do that. And just fucking Americans are they look at everything through a prism of race, which, given the history, there's probably a valid reason for that. But here's the deal. Am I supposed to contemplate whether a 54-year-old Italian man from the Boston area uses the N-word on a regular basis? I might as well contemplate if my 29-year-old daughter has lost her virginity yet. Nothing's gonna fucking change. It doesn't change a goddamn thing. And besides, my daughter seems very happy. Okay? Listen! Here's the deal, man. This is insane. I'm gonna tell you a story that's gonna make you think even less of me. If that's possible at this point. Okay, you are trained to look at me and kind of just see your garden variety middle-aged white guy, okay? But that's what you're trained to see. You don't see who I really am. I'm an immigrant. I came to this country, and it's a confusing place. When I was I was a fat 8-year-old Catholic from Belfast, Ireland, And in Ireland, people were either Catholic or Protestant. That was it, right? So I come here and immediately I learned a new word. I wasn't fatty patty anymore. I was a husky boy. You're husky patty. Husky. And they got me pants that said so right on them in case I forgot. Husky. Fucking husky boy you are. Right? Now listen again. I come from fucking Belfast, right? Where I was, a fat Catholic, and I had to come here to find out I'm a husky white boy. Which is confusing when you're 8 years old, is what I'm saying. And I came here in like 1973, which I'm going to give full disclosure, Johnny. There was only one black Irishman in the whole country of Ireland in 1973. His name was Philip Lynott, and he played the bass and sang for a band called Thin Lizzy. Give him some love. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, Thin Lizzy.
Yeah, Lizzie.
Do you know what we called him? Catholic. Yeah, guess what? I had to come here. The place where all men are created equal, to find out this newfound whiteness apparently entitled me to a whole bunch of shit. Oh, look, that is 100% true. White privilege is very true. I can see it because where I was born, it didn't exist. But I got it now. Oh, got it now. Can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it once you got it. 70% of the country has it. A lot of them won't admit it. Some of them don't know they have it. And the people most concerned with it don't have it. It's kind of like herpes, if you think about it. Think about herpes. Did you get it? I made it an analogy reference. Herpes. Oh, stop it. I'm going to tell you one more story that will make you think, if it's possible, even less of me. Less of me. But you men here, I'm glad you're here, there's a lot of yang here, not much yin. We're probably about one testicle short of the Senate Subcommittee on Women's Health. They'll get it. They'll get it. You can't really texture things but that's okay. They'll catch up. You guys are all right. Like one brain cell jumps around. Oh, I should alienate what few audience members there are. True story. It's 1979. Patty's at a Journey concert. You guys know Journey? Okay. Journey concerts were the best because they were 70% women. I'm backstage, right? My friend's in the opening act. Meet a girl, beautiful, tall, blonde, blue eyes, look like Susie Chapstick, but that reference. There's a woman who did ads for Chapstick years ago. And we're backstage, one thing leads to another. And we're in a trailer, a-doing the deed, a-going to town, right? And I glance down, because it's not greatly lit, and I spy a swastika just above her hoo-ha tattoo. Going to town. Glancing down, fucking swastika, looking up again. Oh, now, gentlemen, I had a decision to make, and I think you know what decision I made. I felt so bad because it felt so good, And I could console myself in this. Because I glanced down while I was going to town. I thought to myself, at least I'm not her first bad decision. I'm Patty. Good fucking night. Woo!
Yeah,
Come on, keep it going for Sean the Italian.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, baby. Come on, man.
Wow, we got it. What's up? You give it up for Patty, guys.
Hey!
Give it up.
Oh!
Okay, keep it going. Make sure to check for tattoos when you have sex, consensual or not. So you make sure they're not a Nazi. Shout out, glad. Was that one of the wives, Patty?
No, didn't marry that.
Oh, that was
would
great.
preclude none of it.
Good, fantastic. But, speaking of being with people, Valentine's Day coming up, right? Everybody got Valentine's dates out here? Yeah, that's right. This is a group of the singles, isn't it? And then Patty's getting more than all of us. But yeah, no, it's, really, they'd be tough, especially when you do go into the sexual intercourse, especially with blowjobs. I have a lot of respect for people who give them, really, no matter who it does, man, woman, whatever you believe yourself to be. Whoever gives a blowjob, a lot of respect. Because you got to trust a penis. Has he ever really sat back and thought about that? You have to trust a penis. Has anyone walked up to you and instead of saying, hey, have you given a blowjob, have you trusted a penis recently in the last couple of months? No, you gotta. Like that, you don't know where that's been. You know what kind of porcelain it's been on. You know what kind of air it's breathing. All right, you don't know any of that. All right, it can be pretty scary. It's a lot of commitment. You got to get down. You got to get like knee pads. You got to go to the sporting goods store. They're like, "Oh, you playing hockey these days?" No, I'm not playing hockey. I'm sucking dick. Got to get knee pads. But no, they, you really a lot of commitment. So shout out to people, all people on Valentine's Day who give blowjobs because you're the real true heroes of America. But the True Heroes of America are also keeping it real here at LA School of Comedy. We're going to keep going with the comedy. We got 2 more people left, and they're awesome. They're fantastic. And we're going to keep going with my man, Daniel! Woo!
Thank you, man. Of course. So funny, you're talking about like the history of someone's dick, you know? Like, you know, they have like Carfaxes, but they really need like dick faxes, you know? Like this one, you know, he's got a lot of mileage on it, but he's still going strong, you know, you should really look into that. Man, this guy right here, you're talking about producing The Godfather? You look like a character from The Godfather.
No, I'm talking about being in The Godfather.
Oh, you are?
You know what it is? It's a story about behind the scenes of the making of The Godfather. It's a pretty cool idea, and your friend is in it. The guy that what's his name?
Miles Teller?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like my best friend. You know,
But I know that, but even though he's not.
Yeah.
But Miles Teller's a great, wonderful. They're all great actors.
Yeah.
And the storyline is a great premise about the making of these really cool, true stories of the show back
Yeah,
in the day.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Great American classic
You'll love
right
it.
there.
You should see it. You'll love
Yeah.
it.
So I was at the dentist recently, and I swear to God, the dentist is the one doctor that you should not be honest with. Like you just should not be honest with the dentist, because I go there because I need a teeth cleaning, and I also chip my tooth, and he's like, you know, you got a tooth chip right there. So he goes in and he like fixes my teeth. I don't know, all this bullshit, whatever. But the entire time, I swear to God, this guy is like buttering me up. He's like talking about, he's like, so who did your braces? I'm like, I didn't have braces. He's like, wow, you have really straight teeth. You know, you hit the genetic lottery there. You know, you have really great teeth. So as I'm walking out, the receptionist says to me, so that'll be $4.90. I'm like, damn, that guy really liked me. $4.90 to fix a chipped tooth? She's like, no, $490. I'm like, yeah, no, that's more like it. And I'm like, okay, well, how do I go about this? She's like, no, actually, I meant 490,000. I'm like, Carl, I love when you talk dirty to me. She's like, oh yeah? Try 490 million. I'm like, good night. We're out of here, literally. But even $490 to me, though, I swear to God, that's like so much money. Like $490 to fix it. And get this, they didn't even clean my teeth. I have to go back in like 3 weeks or some shit. Like I still have like yellow teeth because of this shit. I'm like, fucking dentist, man. I swear to God, it's like the biggest Ponzi scheme that you go to school for. But you know, they just fucking, they're like, oh, it's the one place. Like everywhere else, if they're about to charge you money, they'll be like, yo, this is X amount of money for this service I'm about to perform. The dentist, they don't even say it. They just go to town and they're like, here's this gigantic bill. But yeah, I've been thinking a lot about inventions recently. It's because it's kind of funny because this generation is like the first generation where like all these new inventions kind of came out. You know, like you have like the iPhone, and like the iPhone's crazy because the iPhone does everything. Like literally, like you got your calendar, you got emails. You can do everything on an iPhone. But the one thing about the iPhone where I swear to God they fucked up is they fucked up by naming it with like numerical shit. You know? Like, they should have named it, like, the iPhone Equinox, or just something, because, like, what are they going to do in, like, 50 years? You know? Like, we're at the iPhone 12 now. 50 years from now, it's going to be, like, the iPhone 68. The iPhone 178. Yeah, we've been ripping you guys off for a century. Centuries on top of centuries that they've been ripping you off. But, the other, I saw a TikTok the other day where there was a dog, like, driving a car. I'm like, this is insane. These self-driving cars, absolutely insane. Like, is it just me, or like, do we not need self-driving cars? You know, like, why do we need self-driving cars? Doesn't make any sense to me. Like, people are like, oh, but dog, it's low-key safer. No, it's not. What are you crazy? A self-driving car? It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Literally. So I have this article right here. I forgot to bring my phone up, but let me just take it out because somebody died because of a self-driving car. Let me just read the article real quick. Elaine Hertzberg, aged 49, was hit by the car as she wheeled a bicycle across a road in Tempe, Arizona in 2018. Investigators said the car's safety driver, Rafael Vazquez, had been streaming an episode of the television show The Voice at the time. The Voice?
That's a good show.
I know, but like, human beings die in all sorts of crazy ways, you know? Like, you can get shot, you can fall off a bridge. Pretty sure one of those reasons should not be because some asshole on his way to Starbucks was like, I just need to stream an episode of The Voice. Like, just craziness. Absolutely insane.
That Blake Shelton's good though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, cost somebody a life. It's fucking tragic. But then there's a whole nother side to it, though. Because the person who was driving it, they're charging him with negligent manslaughter. Now, there's a problem with that, too. He wasn't even driving. He wasn't even driving. It's not his fault he's got a serial-killing Tesla registered to his...
Hey, woo! What's up? Give it up.
Thank you. Hey guys, I am the last comic of the night. It's kind of how I'm normally introduced, even sometimes when I go first. What was your name? Daniel? Daniel. Yeah, you were talking about the dentist and how crazy it is. I hate the dentist. I went there the other day, and they're asking me a million questions. How was your weekend? Oh, what are you up to? And I'm like, I can't respond. And then they said, okay, the dentist will see you now. I was just in the waiting room. I'm just a bad conversationalist. So I wrote my jokes down because I would memorize them, but I'm busy and there's a lot going on. Okay, so why does no one ever want to culturally appropriate the Jews? Yeah, it's a little it's a little offensive, Like every time I go to a Halloween party, I'm kind of hoping I can say gotcha, but no one's doing the hats and the you see like some people with the dreadlocks who are white. That's cultural appropriation of the type. They go to Cancun and they get the dreadlocks. Why not the payas? Those curly hair things. Just because I want to cancel someone seems fun, but no one. It's not very in vogue. I bet an anti-vaxxer would never have sex with a porcupine because they hate needles. Okay, why? You ever were in grade school or middle school and someone thinks it's they're smart because they can remember a bunch of digits of pi, and you're like, what an asshole. They know the 3.14 kind of nerds. Yeah, I was one of them. But it's like when you don't have a lot of phone numbers to remember, in middle school, if you know what I mean. You have more space for those digits. That joke doesn't work because you could put someone in context. You never have to remember a phone number, so it's kind of contrived. I can feel that one wasn't very authentic. I also wasn't at the dentist the other day. That was just a lie, and I have to come forward tonight and just admit that. This is not an honest set. And I feel kind of bad about it. I have not been faithful tonight, so I'm sorry. So people say I'm like a magnet because I like my personality. It's like a magnet because I need to be kept away from children and iPhones. Can't have small children if they play with magnets, they could swallow it, and it could be fatal. Okay. When you're a kid, did anyone here ever believe in Santa Claus as a kid?
Oh yeah, I still do.
You still do?
The gas is.
Yeah, no, you did. I don't know if that was part of your Italian upbringing. Is there an Italian Santa Claus?
Yeah, he's my uncle. No.
No, that would be cool though. We should make one or something. But no, I wonder if now no one here really believes anymore. But I'm wondering if it's kind of like a cyclical thing. Like you're a kid, and they tell you Santa's not real, and then when you get around 95, where no one really believes anything you say anymore, they tell you that he's real again. But then you go around the retirement home like, guys, Santa's real. They just kind of lock you up in the dementia ward, but it's true. But you've lost that. So I'm just wondering. I don't have much to look forward to when I'm old, but on my 95th birthday, maybe someone will tell me that. So that would be cool. Be kind of I listen to too much NPR. I feel like every day, I wonder why I'm in such a bad mood at the end of the day. Telling me, I'm learning that there's a new genocide every day that you don't even know about. But if you listen to it, you know when you're listening to too much when you talk back to them on the radio. It kind of hi, I'm Leslie Bernstein Rojas. Hi, Leslie. That's kind of what I'm doing in my car. So don't listen to. You don't need to know the news. You don't need to know it. Because there are people who take care of those problems, and it's not any of you. No offense, but it's none of us. So let's just not worry about that. Why, the mirror on the way? Who watches? Not watches like it's an ongoing thing, but has anyone here seen Snow White?
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
I don't think I have, honestly.
Oh, it's really cool. It's like a movie about a princess named Snow White. I don't think her name is Snow White, actually. Does anyone know her real name?
Barb.
Barb?
No, I
Oh, okay. I believed it.
I think it's Snow White.
Who would name their kid that? That's terrible.
Man,
I believe
shitting
it.
on Snow White's
Yeah.
parents there, man.
Yeah, it's Cinderella. Like that. That's more of a real name. So why is it mirror, mirror on the wall? Like, how many mirrors does she have? Right? It's just too many. So anyway, that's my time. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Great work, man. Very nice.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the rule.
we don't know if she has a real name.
Thank you, Lori. All right, everybody, clap it up one more time. Give it up for all the comics tonight. Give it up, guys. You've been fantastic. As always, we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 6:30 sign-up, 7 o'clock show. $10 for up to 10 minutes. If you guys haven't paid Venmo, Cash App over there, make sure you get it before you leave. And if you guys want to copy your tape, please go see Akil or myself. We can get you hooked up with that. And if there isn't anything else, guys, please follow, please like us, please come back, hang out. We're a good time. It's LA School of Comedy. Have a nice night, guys.